Hey guys! Villains often have their own unique charm. If they are also the main character, that charm is doubled. Today, I'm going to count down the top 10 most charismatic male anime villains. 10th, Boros. Boros is a character from the Japanese manga One Punch Man. He has a stylish haircut, large and expressive eyes, overwhelming strength, and an incredibly attractive appearance. He is the leader of the Dark Matter Thieves and the ruler of the universe. Before meeting Saitama, he was already a legendary figure in the universe. Boros is the first powerful character to earn Saitama's recognition. His ultimate goal is to find an opponent who can make him fight at his full potential. When facing an enemy far stronger than himself, he didn't choose to run or give up. Even when Saitama's regular punches shattered his body, he immediately regenerated without hesitation. In the end, he shouted a line worthy of a protagonist: "You will be the one I defeat." This is a belief that transcends life and death. It's also the reason why he remains so popular as a villain. 9th, Uchiha Madara. Madara Uchiha is a character from the Japanese manga Naruto. He is intelligent, powerful, and domineering. He was the former leader of the Uchiha clan and the reincarnation of Indra, the eldest son of the Sage of Six Paths. Once the strongest member of the Uchiha clan, he co-founded Konoha with Hashirama Senju. He was known as the legendary ninja and played a key role in the final battle of the Shinobi World War. Every move he made was commanding, and each of his jutsu had great power. Compared to Kaguya, his villainous presence was far stronger. In the end, as a pawn in Kaguya's resurrection plan, he was manipulated by Black Zetsu and ultimately killed. Although his exit was somewhat disappointing, he remains an immensely popular villain. 8th, Frieza. Frieza is the main antagonist from the Dragon Ball Z saga, particularly during the Namek saga. He is powerful, cunning, and has a distinctive appearance. Frieza proclaims himself to be the strongest emperor of the universe, commanding a large army and using advanced alien technology to wage military conquest. Ultimately, he is defeated by Goku, who transforms into a Super Saiyan. Even though Frieza is killed by Goku, his strength, transformations, and captivating voice leave a lasting impression on the audience. As a result, Akira Toriyama frequently brought him back in later works, even redeeming him in the process. Why do other villains never get this kind of revival while Frieza does? The answer is simple. The audience loves him. 7th, Jin. Jin is a character from the Japanese manga Detective Conan. He is a key member of the Black Organization, frequently appearing alongside Vodka. Dressed in a black trench coat with long blonde hair, his personality is cold and ruthless, and his mind is calculating and paranoid. Jin is often seen executing various assassination missions, and he is the one responsible for poisoning Shinichi Kudo and turning him into Conan. He is one of the strongest antagonists Conan encounters. His presence is felt throughout the entire series. The presence of numerous undercover agents and traitors around him only adds to his tragic anti-hero charm. Some joke, Gin has more undercover agents around him than teammates, and this is not far from the truth. 6th, Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is a character from the FATE anime series. He is arrogant, self-centered, and dazzles with his golden aura, possessing a regal charm. As the strongest heroic spirit, he has a treasury that holds all the world's treasures. When he truly fights seriously, he is nearly invincible. Every time he appears, he looks so stunning that other heroic spirits seem dim by comparison. Even though many other popular heroic spirits exist, none can overshadow his brilliance. He certainly deserves a place among the most charismatic villains. 5th, Sato. Sato is a character from the manga Ajin, Demi-Human. On the surface, he is friendly and calm, but his personality is extremely cruel and his combat abilities are astounding. Sato is a born killer with a deeply flawed character. He constantly seeks violence and extreme challenges, showing no fear. In Ajin, Sato's coldness and deadly charm make him a highly threatening villain. His unique personality and ruthless actions make him an unforgettable presence for the audience. His immense popularity may stem from the contrast between his outward kindness and his violent actions, mirroring the fantasy of the hidden darkness within people. Fourth, Hisoka. Hisoka is a character from the anime Hunter x Hunter, a member of the Phantom Troupe, and ranked 4th. His personality is unpredictable, self-centered, cruel, and alluring. He doesn't care about others' opinions. His sole criterion for action is whether it amuses him. Hisoka has no fear of death and enjoys pushing the limits of life, even savoring the feeling of being on the brink of death. He challenges strong opponents wherever he goes, living for battle. He also has unusual feelings for both the male protagonist Gon and the troupe's leader, Crollo. Hisoka's backstory is never revealed, which adds to his mysterious allure. His character lacks any typical growth arc, being driven purely by nature, raw and untainted. There weren't many villains like him before. Third, Light Yagami. Light Yagami is the protagonist of the Japanese anime Death Note, and he is also the story's greatest villain. He is incredibly intelligent, an excellent actor, and has extraordinary mental strength, embodying perfectionism. He feels suffocated by the world's decay, believing society is filled with sin, and he resolves to create a world without crime. He stumbles upon the Death Note and uses it to kill criminals, progressively changing the world. His confrontation with L and the ultimate death of L is one of the most thrilling parts of the series. Light Yagami's character is well-developed and fresh, and his twisted sense of justice and success resonate with modern society's love for complex characters. The audience's affection for him came naturally given his intriguing role. Second, Sosuke Aizen. Sosuke Aizen is the main villain from the Japanese manga Bleach. He is refined, highly intelligent, cold-hearted, and immensely powerful. He was once the captain of the 5th Division in the Gotei 13 and a special instructor at the Shinigami Academy. Later, he betrayed the Soul Society and became the ruler of Hueco-Mundo. Every step he takes is carefully planned, and his intelligence and ruthlessness allow him to predict the protagonist's every move. Aizen's character development was key to the success of Bleach, and his manipulation of events elevated the story to a higher level. First, Lelouch Lamperouge. Lelouch Lamperouge is the protagonist of the manga Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion. He is refined, extremely intelligent, and physically weak, a villain who could be easily tripped by a blade of grass. This sets the stage for his decision to use intellect to overcome all his enemies. At the start of the story, he seeks to overthrow the corrupt world through justice. As the plot progresses, Lelouch transforms from a simple rebel into a complex character, filled with shades of gray, ultimately becoming pure darkness. In the end, he sacrifices himself for all of humanity, completing his journey and making the work a masterpiece. Alright, this is my list of the most charismatic male villains. Didn't see your favorite on the list? Feel free to let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, save, and subscribe. See you in the next one.